In the last video, we talked about the difference between internal and external features. Let's ignore external or physical features for a moment and zoom in on the mind of a character. One powerful way to think about this is to ask yourself a question. What does this character want?
It's important to understand what a character wants because it informs your story. If you don't really know what they start out wanting, it's hard to take them somewhere on a journey. And that's what stories are all about.
When you pick a movie, any one of your favorite movies, you can actually probably kind of like skip to the part where the character says, I want to do this. I want to be champion, I want to be king. I want to be the greatest chef in the world. Characters get to have that goal and they will work every day, every second of the day in their story to make that happen.
Wants drive a character to act. A character might want something and do everything to get it. Needs are the things we need to do or learn in order to grow or succeed in life. For example, a character might learn that they need to share what they desire in order to be fulfilled or happy. The distinction between what a character wants and what they need is important when you're building a character.
We all have those things we want. Oh man, I love that new car, or I'd really like, oh man, I'd love a VR machine, that'd be so cool. But what I need is probably to feed my family, and what I need is probably to have good relationships and things like that.
Oftentimes, I think needs are something that we don't like admitting. It's eating your vegetables. You want to just go for those sweets, the things that make life easier, but we have to sometimes do those things that we don't want to do. And in the end, it makes for a full course meal, if we're going with this food analogy. And I think in a character, it's important to have those needs, and even have those needs sometimes conflict with the wants, because it makes our characters stronger and makes them have to go through trials that turn them into a more well-rounded character.
So Woody in Toy Story, for example, he wants to be Andy's favorite toy and stay that way. And he needs to learn to share his friendship and to not have to always be the best. Sometimes a character might want something in the beginning and then their need completely comes out of a realization they may have along the way.
In the case of Sully, he wants to rise up in the organization. It's just like everyone wants to be. You want to be promoted to be the top in your profession. Internally, though, we throw a monkey wrench in his plans in the form of Boo, something that he doesn't want to take care of. But because this little girl actually depends on him, it's at odds with what his main goal is. If he gets exposed to actually have a human child, that career path that he wants gets destroyed. It disappears. So the thing that he values, that he says he wants, and the thing that he has to take care of right now are going to destroy each other. His heart actually softens because he starts to care about Boo more than he cares about his career. In fact, he doesn't care at all about his career anymore. And he will choose what he needs in his life is connection, a connection to another person. He wants Boo in his life.
So I think that oftentimes your want can be some of the entertainment of the story, but the need is going to be that emotional heart that really makes people remember the film when they come out of the theater and for years later.
In the next exercise, you'll have a chance to think a little more about the wants and needs of some characters you know, as well as ones you want to create.